Picture this: a teenager walks into a courtroom wearing jeans and a hoodie. The judge frowns. "What are you doing here, kid?" The sarcasm dripping from his voice. But just minutes later, that same judge is left speechless, eyes wide in disbelief. Why? Because the boy standing before him isn't a student, but a genius attorney in disguise. And that's just the beginning. This story happened in a small American town where court cases rarely turn into headlines. But on this particular day, the courtroom was packed. It was a standard fraud case, a local businessman accused of scamming investors. Everyone expected a boring legal procedure. But instead of the usual team of lawyers, in walked a teenager around 16 years old. Red-haired, backpack over one shoulder, dressed casually. But on his face a look of calm confidence. Judge Walters, a seasoned man with 30 years on the bench, immediately frowned. "Hey kid, you lost. This isn't a school tour." The boy didn't flinch. "Your Honor, I'm representing the defense. My name is Alex Morgan." Laughter rippled through the room. Some thought it was a prank. The judge grew irritated. "This isn't a circus. Where's the real attorney?" But the paperwork was valid. Alex had every legal right to represent his client. He was a junior partner at a law firm and, more impressively, possessed an extraordinary memory for laws, loopholes, and precedents that even seasoned attorneys struggled to match. Alex was a prodigy. At 12, he won his first school mock trial. At 14, he was studying law in an accredited online college. By 16, he was working with real clients under the supervision of senior mentors. His mentor, the well-known attorney Linda Gray, had given him this chance to try a real case. Undercover, Alex had spent weeks analyzing the case. He spotted inconsistencies in witness statements, mistakes in the prosecution's work, and discovered that the charges were based on falsified documents. During the second hour of the hearing, Alex stood up. "Your Honor, please refer to exhibit. This signature does not belong to my client. I can prove it through forensic analysis." He backed his claims with detailed references to laws, cited relevant precedents, and then launched a cross-examination so sharp that the prosecution's witness broke down. "Okay. I signed it." Under pressure, the courtroom went silent. Judge Walters sat frozen, his mouth slightly open. At the end of the session, the judge said, "Morgan, you haven't just surprised me. You've impressed me. Your client is acquitted. And if I didn't know you were 16, I'd swear you had 20 years of legal experience." Alex simply nodded, as if it was just another day. If this story inspired you, give it a like and share it with someone who needs to hear it. And in the comments, tell us, what would you do if you weren't afraid of being underestimated? Subscribe, because more incredible stories like this are coming, stories that prove the world belongs to those brave enough to be different. And remember, sometimes the smartest person in the room is the one no one noticed. See you next time.